So for today's reading, we are going to start off with our magazine, our Super Duper magazine, and it's called Making Waves. So we could probably take a guess that this has to do with, making waves or with water, and how people make waves probably. If we look at the front cover, we see a boat, and the boat's moving around and making waves.
Making waves. Would you like to zip down a river or paddle on a pond? Or is it your dream to sail across the sea? Then hop on a boat. Boats float on just about every lake, river, and sea across the globe. They are many different shapes and sizes, and people use them in many different ways. Some boats are little. One or two people can use paddles to make a little boat go.
Okay, so we're going to take a pause right there and we're going to look at the details from this page or this section. So it says that floats boat everywhere. Floats boat on the lake, on the river, and on the sea. And also says that they float across the globe. So the word globe is another word for world. So if it says that, a boat can float across the globe, it's saying that, boats are going to be floating on different kinds of water all around the world. So boats come in different shapes or sizes because people use the boats in different ways. So if you wanted to go across a pond, you would use a big boat like the one on, would you use a big boat like the one on the cover or a little boat like the one the kids are using? Remember, you're going across the pond. You probably want to use a little boat. Because a big boat like the one on the cover, it seems like that's for the ocean, not a little pond. Okay.
A motor can make a little boat go. Sails can make a little boat go. Wind fills the sails, and the boat takes off. Little boats are perfect for fishing and playing.
Okay, so when I see the big words at the top of the page, I know they're usually a heading that tells what one or more pages are about. The sentence says, some boats are little. I noticed page 1 and 2 show and tell about little boats.
A ship is a very big boat. Hundreds and hundreds of travelers can fit on this ship. People take trips on it just for fun. They can do lots of interesting things as the ship glides along. You can splash and swim and not get off the ship. Helicopters can take off and land here. There are 16 levels or decks on this ship. The spot where you sleep is your cabin. The ship has lots and lots of cabins. You can play games. You can ride a wave. There are over 30 different spots to eat. You can ride an animal.
So it seems like on this big ship you could do a lot of cool stuff. Um, and this boat, did you notice how I called it a ship? It's a ship. It's a type of boat because it's a lot bigger and there's a lot of different things you can do on it. Um, so we see all of these small pictures and it's showing us the different things people can do on the ship. And the little blue arrows that we see coming out of the pictures are helping us place the picture of where that belongs in the ship. And we could tell just by looking at this one, our arrow points over here, so it looks like there's a pool over there. They're playing basketball in that picture, and it looks like that basketball court's right over there. Riding waves, you could do that down here. The carousel with the animals is inside. Different spots to eat is going to be over here. And then 16 levels or decks on the ship. We see all of those down here. So travelers can do a lot of things for fun on the ship. They could swim, play games, ride a carousel, or eat. And they sleep inside their cabins. The cabins are like rooms, and those are right over here. So a deck, notice how in this section it says there are 16 levels or decks. A deck is a floor on a ship. So a ship with 16 decks is like a huge hotel with 16 floors. That's bigger than the school that you go to. We're going to stop right here, and we'll then move on with the rest of the reading on Thursday.